The 21st century has seen a revolution in the way we interact, with new technology and new ways of communicating. But if social relationships have changed forever, is the way we behave and relate to each other changing too? We aim to find out. Using a unique blend of observation and experimentation, our crack team of academics will uncover all the psychology and anthropology behind the way we date and mate, revealing everything you need to know about love, factually. Coming up tonight, how understanding science can get you laid.
Men can communicate their level of testosterone through their dancing.
And what your social networking profile reveals about your subconscious. As any girl knows, in a nightclub there are two kinds of man. Those who turn the dance floor into a flaming fireball of sex, and those who seem to have mislaid their matches. Good dancers always get the girls. But why? Believe it or not, because women are biologically hardwired to fancy boys who can boogie. Don't believe us? Well, we knew you'd say that. Meet Dr. Peter Lovatt, an academic at the cutting edge of a very unusual field of research, the psychology of dance. According to the doc, girls go for a boy who dances well because good moves signal he's loaded with the male sex hormone testosterone, making him fitter, stronger, and cleverer than ordinary boys.
He has good physical health, good mental health, and his thinking skills are a little bit sharper than men with low testosterone.
And guess what, girls? 2 million years of evolution have programmed you to lust after these high-hormoned he-men, because a good quality mate gives your baby a better chance of survival. Dancing's actually a way for boys to display their genetic pedigree, and girls get drawn to the best specimens.
Men can communicate their level of testosterone through their dancing. Women will be able to read that without even knowing it.
It's a hell of a hypothesis, and we know what you're saying. Has he got the guts to prove it? Here's the plan. Each week, Peter's campus holds a hip-hop night for the students. This week, the good doctors hijacked it for a rather surreal experiment, which we've been invited to observe. Tonight, this place isn't a nightclub, it's a laboratory. As every male student enters the club, the doctor's team of researchers yank them aside and measure their fingers. Yeah, we know it sounds weird, but there is a reason.
Your level of testosterone can be measured in the relative lengths of the second and the fourth finger of your hand.
If your ring finger is longer than your index finger, you've got high testosterone. If they're the same length, you're in short supply. Try it in your mates the next time you're down the pub. It genuinely is scientifically accurate. Now the doctor's worked out the hormone level of every male here, he pushes the bewildered boys in front of a screen, where he'll film each one dancing for 20 seconds before a baying mob of females. Sure enough, the men's moves seem to back up the doc's argument.
For men with low levels of testosterone, we expect to see very small, simple movements.
The low hormone boys are dancing in a compact, low energy way, sending women a subliminal message of weakness and timidity. Put it this way, if your tribe came under attack from a saber-toothed tiger, can you really see Justin Timberlake here scaring it off? The high hormone guys, however, are busting some different moves.
What we expect to see are very large, dominant movements.
Their wide, high-energy gestures send out a clear message of power and dominance. In prehistoric times, these mighty warriors would have sent enemies packing and driven cave women wild with desire. The next stage of the experiment is to get females to rate the dancing styles in order of attractiveness. The Doctor's team edits together the video clips of the boys dancing. Crucially, the footage is blurred, so the boys' appearance can in no way influence the girls' decision. All they'll see is a silhouette.
Right, what we're going to do, we're going to start watching some videos.
Next, he shows a lecture theatre full of students the clips of the anonymous boys, and asks them to rate each one based purely on his dance moves. So, will the girls obey evolution and go for the guy with the most testosterone simply because he's provoked in them a primal urge to procreate?
You said that video number 6 was the most attractive man.
Dr. Lovatt's hypothesis was bang in the money. The boy the girls voted the hottest was the one with the highest level of testosterone. So now you know why chicks dig good dancers. But what if you're rubbish? Well, here's a foolproof guide on how to polish your performance. If your moves are too small, girls think you're weedy, so make them big and dominant. Not this big though, that's just scary. Also, girls are turned on by men who can improvise, because when prehistoric tribes were hit by famine, it was the guys with adaptability who would save the tribe by finding alternative food sources. So aim for asymmetry and the odd random move, although bringing bog roll onto the dance floor is probably just a bit too random. Try these steps out next Saturday night, boys, and you'll be beating potential partners off with your club. Happy hunting.